Hello, this is Goku for someone.
And what pisses me off, 710?
Man of Tomorrow 39.
Dark Inception.
Amazing CJ, please.
And we're here to talk about a bunch of topics. We're going to begin with the new Batmobile reveal.
Yeah, and pretty much anywhere else, yeah. If it goes off subject, it doesn't matter. But yeah, for right now, we're just talking about the Batmobile.
Looks fucking
Okay.
it looks legit, man.
That looks freaking insane. It just looks crazy. It really does.
The reason I bring up those other photos is because the one Zack Snyder showed looked bulkier than the other one from the top angle, because the one from the top angle looks really like sleek and
It's the same.
narrow.
It's
Can you guys see my... What?
It's the same.
Okay, well there is a big thing that I've noticed, and I would like you to explain this to me. If you think it's the same, I have both of them. Can you see them?
It looks like something's missing in the middle.
If
Around
you
the
see
cockpit.
right here, there's something that goes up, and it would open on this end right here. These two parts would split open, but that bottom part would, this bottom part right before the gun wouldn't. That's not there on this version at all. That part doesn't
That's
exist.
probably an official. That's probably a stock one. You know what I mean? It's the same one. I'm telling you.
Because if you look at this, each of these pieces fit what you can see the other one, because you don't get to see the lower half of the other
If
one.
that picture was in front of it with the things down, the gun and everything in front of it is exactly the same. You can even see the bars on it on the sides. The wheels are the same. The thing around the wheel is the same.
Actually, the wheels look different.
To you, but it's the same to me. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not going to get into a 3-hour debate why that picture is fake and this one isn't.
Well, we know this one right here on the left is real. I think we all agree with that. That's not even in debate. But the reason I even bring this up is because of what Zack Snyder quoted. Zack Snyder said, here's a real one, or here's a real pic. I forgot the exact wording he used, but he did use real.
He said this is the official one. Yeah.
What's fucked up is every Batman picture is always in that warehouse kind of looking thing. That makes me think that might be a place somewhere that's maybe the Batcave. I don't know. It looks...
Or that could be where they're storing the Batmobile. That's possible, too.
It would be cool if he had, like, different kinds of Batmobiles for, like, different situations.
Yeah.
He would have the money for it.
The one thing I wonder is, though, you know, Batman has this giant rule against guns, which we all know, but in all iterations of the Batmobile, or at least a lot of them, especially in the Nolan ones with the Batpod and stuff, there was guns in the front, so I wonder why he doesn't have a problem carrying a gun on a bike or a Batmobile, but, like, he can't carry a gun in his pocket.
Well, probably for blowing up walls. That's what I would
Yeah.
assume.
That makes sense.
He's not going to shoot somebody with it.
That's true. I was just curious.
But yeah, I like the pic. I like the Batmobile a lot. I like the design.
Me
I
too.
think it's very comic looking in my opinion.
It looks like a freaking... It looks like as if every single Batmobile fucked each other.
Like what I
That's
just,
what it looks like.
if Tim Burton's Batmobile and Christopher Nolan's Batmobile
Mm-hmm.
banged,
And had a kid.
yeah, that would be the kid
It's like they did a fusion with the cars.
fusion.
No, it's more so. It's that more so aptly. It's basically the designer, like basically the guy who designed this was given both Batmobiles, and they said combine this into one car, and that's the design he came up with.
I hear Jimmy Olsen's going to be appearing in this movie.
They have to say who... They have to, because it's not going to be Superman. You have to have Jimmy Olsen eventually. They have to... If he's not mentioned in this movie, then he has to eventually.
Yeah,
It just
totally.
wouldn't feel the same without him.
I agree.
Wouldn't feel the same without him in Man of Steel, really. Like, they should have just made that girl Jenny Olsen, not just some random chick.
I don't mind that he wasn't in Man of Steel as long as we guarantee that we'll see him eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because, like, that'll at least... Then when I go back and watch Man of Steel, it'll acknowledge that he's in the universe, he's just not there yet, type thing.
Yeah.
But, That's the way I see it.
Look, what he said is, here's a real pic of the Batmobile. That was from Snyder.
Oh.
That's why I've even questioned it, because of what Snyder said.
It's like as if he's, like, watching the internet.
Well, he probably pays people, like they have people doing this professionally.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
So, if a picture of a Batmobile gets released, someone's going to report to him and tell him that.
Yep. Absolutely.
It's just funny, though. He probably would have some way of seeing it, though. Like, I'm saying, like, he probably watches every website what they're reporting about his movie.
That'd be
Wait,
kind of
you
funny.
think there's somebody 24, a different person around every hour on the hour watching the
No,
internet?
not that long, but if anything pops up that's big about his movie, he's going to look at it.
Okay.
Yo, I can't wait for Gotham to be on Netflix, man.
You can't just watch it normally when it comes on?
Well, from what I read, this might be the first time Netflix actually airs stuff as it comes out. That's what it sounds like.
That would be cool. I mean,
Oh!
because
That they're actually going to be updating it episode by episode. So each week we'll get an episode, probably a day or two later, because this is, from what I've heard, this is the only way to watch it digitally. I don't know about Fox.com, but this is going to be your way of streaming.
Similar to Hulu? Like the day after it airs on TV, it's
And
going
what's
on.
cool is that this might even help it from not getting canceled. Like, if it gets canceled from Fox, they still have the rights. Maybe they can keep making them.
Oh,
Totally.
So they'll have a safety net. They'll be in a really good position to say, hey, let us adopt this.
Mm-hmm.
But yet again, it depends on how well it does. If the show gets 1 million viewers per episode,
Yeah, it's gonna.
then
The first season will, at least.
no. You don't know what I'm saying. If it gets 1 million viewers per episode,
That's bad for a TV show.
Yeah.
If it
Yeah,
gets like
Netflix
5 to
pro-
7, then it'll stay on.
no, I understand. But I say if it gets 1 million, Netflix might be like, this is not worth resurrecting.
Right.
Yeah.
Or airing.
I mean,
Well,
that's bad for a sci-fi show.
Well, I think, like, for example, I think it took Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. a while, and, still a little while to pick up some traction. And, that, we already knew going in that characters like the Hulk and Captain America and whatever weren't going to be in there. It was going to be, S.H.I.E.L.D. And that show is still around. So I think something that has, Batman characters in it, we guarantee we're going to see Bruce Wayne. We know we're going to see, some of his rogues pre.
But not as much.
I think that'll be enough to kind of keep the ratings afloat
Commissioner
until
Gordon
it
is like the main character too. He is a Batman character. It's not like
Absolutely.
But the thing about, let me say something about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. One thing about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is because of what happened in Cap, they were actually, basically that show, they knew that basically the second half of that series, or actually like the last 8 episodes or something, around 5 to 8 episodes, was what they had actually planned to do with the show, but they couldn't do that until Cap came out.
what the fuck are they gonna name the next season now that Hydra's taken over?
Hail Hydra.
No.
Have you seen the show? Have you seen the end?
No, but I know fucking what
The
happened.
last
in Cap
episode
too.
explains that.
Let's just say it's going to be keeping the same name.
But I mean, the last episode of season 1.
I guess it could be called that, and they're just in hiding.
Well, the last episode gives us an explanation for what it would be named,
Watching
and
the show,
yeah.
watching them probably bring back Shield.
Daniel, are you going to give Gotham a chance?
I'm very, very skeptical. There's too many cons and not any real
Just
pros.
give the plot a chance, man.
Well, here's why I don't. The reason I'll give it a chance is because it's not outright saying it's supposed to be in this universe or it's supposed to be in this universe, or the Nolan or the Batfleck. It's its own thing. So I don't mind if they kind of cheat a little bit because you know, it's not trying to fit in with any continuity per se.
Well, I will say this. Out of all the superhero shows out right now, it's probably going to be, if I drop one, it's probably going to be the first one I drop.
So Gotham would be the first one you drop?
Yeah, because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I gotta watch because it's connected to the Marvel Universe. I want to know those things. I want to know more about that universe. Arrow is great. Flash is probably going to be just as good. And Constantine looks better than Gotham.
Yeah, I don't agree though with that one. I think Constantine looks pretty shitty too.
Why do you think Constantine looks shitty?
It's just, I don't know. I can't tell you why. I just think it looks crappy. It looks poorly made.
Can I say something? Daniel, what do you think of the Supergirl TV show?
Well, for one thing, I don't even know what network it's going to be on. Has any news broke on that? Like,
No,
any hints?
It has not yet, no. Like, it might be CW, but as of right now, it's so early on in production that it doesn't have a network yet.
Oh, that's the show I'm really hoping gets made. I really want a fucking Supergirl show.
I think it's going to happen.
If it's Supergirl, though. If it's some fucking stupid shit like they did in Smallville for fucking seasons with no fucking costume, it'll be annoying. I'll probably still watch it, though.
Daniel,
I was disappointed that Amazon got dropped.
Daniel, if you want to Supergirl...
Wait. Who do I want as Supergirl? It's hard to say. I mean, Hayden Panettiere, she looks like she could fit the role. Chloe Moretz, I'm doubtful. I'm also doubtful with Chloe Moretz.
What about the chick from Dexter? Hannah?
Oh yeah, that
she
girl,
might be a little too old though.
Yeah, she's in her 30s now.
Yeah.
I wanna.
Cause she's a TV actress. That's why I said that she's more. She's mostly on TV.
I wanna between 18 and 21.
Yeah, I mean, it's most likely going to be someone in their early 20s because they got to pass the whole look of this going to be a teenage girl.
Well, maybe not. I just want to name one actor, okay?
Okay. Anywhere from, like, say, 22 to maybe 25. That age bracket.
Yeah, so we could buy that it's a teenager.
John wanted the girl from Heroes.
Yeah, that's who Daniel said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
She's a TV actress too.
Yeah. I think she's involved with Nashville
right now. That's the problem with her.
Is she still involved with Nashville, or no?
Yes. Yes. She's the main character of that show.
Okay.
Is she gonna be in the Heroes show when it comes back? Is that even still coming back on?
I think so.
She better be in it. I don't want to just get rid of all those characters.
Okay.
Is it gonna be
in Smallville, they cast a 24-year-old actor to play a 14-year-old person.
Yeah, look at
14-year-old?
Tom Welling was around 24
he was
when
not 14 in that show.
He was in
fucking 10th, 12th, 11th grade.
No. Technically he was 15.
16, like 17.
He was
14. He would be in middle school.
No. He had just started high school. You start high school at 14. Because there were 4 seasons of him in high school. That would mean 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. 14 or 15.
Look at Andrew Garfield, look how young he is. And looks about teenage.
He looks a little younger in the first one than he does the second one. In my own opinion, I think. But I see, he still does look young for his age. I mean, I think he just entered his 30s. He doesn't look 30 at all.
He's got good genes.
Absolutely. I'll probably look like an old-ass man when I'm 30. Probably be bald by then, knowing my luck.
I happen to be one of those people that I still look like I did when I was in high school.
17, 18.
Yeah, you look younger than you are.
Yeah.
I look much longer than I am.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'll be 35 next month.
You do look a lot younger.
Yeah, and some say I look anywhere from like 21 to 25.
Yeah, dude, I thought you were like 25.
Yeah, same here, man. Sorry,
Chris, we know you look like an old man. It's alright.
Yeah, I'm just a bit fucked, man.
We know.
Not recently, but I have actually been walking down the street with my backpack, and somebody asked me, "Why aren't you at school?"
Are you on a Pokemon journey, Mark?
No, backpacks are very useful tools for carrying a bunch of objects. I know people don't realize this. I know people think that they're only good for school or Pokemon.
Or both.
At the same time. So what's our next topic?
That movie.
Just give me. We should
Let's
get
just talk about DC, man, because DC is just so good. I'm sorry.
Huh? What? What, Chris?
I just said, let's just talk about DC.
DC versus Marvel?
Well, right now, DC is winning on TV and Marvel is winning in the theaters.
Do you think Ben Affleck will be a good Batman?
Yes.
Yes.
I just hope he don't flop, man.
What pisses me off? Are you there?
Is he trying to show us his scars?
maybe I had to run to the bathroom or something. But let's see.